Hi everyone and welcome to Tea Time Diaries. My name is Jennifer and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you an experience that I had recently in New York City. So in the month of October is my birthday, and so a few weeks ago I went on this bus that's actually a tea bus. So the name of the bus is Tea Around Town. And I had seen a lot of Instagram posts about this place. I had so many family and friends send me the link to this place through my DMs, and so many people just suggested that I try this place out. And so, of course, I had to. And I'm going to be sharing my experience with you. As I usually do, and then at the end of the video I will kind of talk to you more about the details of everything, what my thoughts are on it, is it worth it, but yeah, I'm gonna be sharing all of the details with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started with the video. The pickup location for the bus is in front of the New York Library, right next to Bryant Park. When you purchase your tickets online, you're given the address, and there is always someone from the tour company in that location that you can approach and ask for help should you need it. The company that manages Tea Around Town is called Top View, and their employees wear red jackets with the company name on them. My sister-in-law and I were the first in our group to arrive. Immediately, one of the tour company employees came up to us and confirmed our reservation. She told us that the bus would be arriving soon and that she was there to help if we needed any assistance. Shortly after, the rest of the guests started to arrive. While we waited for the bus, another employee came to us and gave us a flower that had our table number written on it. He was also nice enough to take our pictures on the bus once the bus arrived. We took pictures by the bus as well while we were waiting to board. He was extremely nice and very funny. As you can see from our pictures, we had a few good laughs with him. We then entered the bus and were escorted to our table, which was on the top deck. The inside of the bus is so aesthetically pleasing. It's covered in pink flowers and has the cutest pink and white chairs. Then the tour guide introduced our
tea
servers.
Specialist, the lovely Indiana. And the wonderful Umberto. Here we go. They will be making their ways to you very shortly to...
The food is already on the table, so guests can begin eating once they sit down. There's a tea menu that shows you the different variety of teas they have available. They have two types of menus, and I ordered the standard menu, which includes mostly vegetarian foods. They served egg salad sandwiches and cucumber sandwiches with a mini quiche for the savory items. They served mini scones with clotted cream and jam. And for dessert, they had a macaron, cake, and a tart. While you eat, the servers come around and serve tea. On that particular day, we had 3 different varieties of tea that were served. The bus passes through several New York City landmarks, including Radio City Music Hall and Times Square. In addition to the landmarks, the tour guides also sing songs and entertain guests with their lovely tunes.
Oh, the top of the heat. Feeling kind of sad, these little town blues. Right? Oh, not anymore. I'm melting away. Here we go. But I don't enjoy it half.
They even sing happy birthday to all of the guests who are celebrating their birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear all of you. Right? Happy birthday to...
Alright guys, so just to kind of talk to you guys about my experience. First of all, I just want to say that I had a really great time. The experience is definitely a unique experience, and it's really a great way to see the city in a different way. So I am from New Jersey. I've been to New York City plenty of times, and most of the landmarks that they show you on the bus, I've already seen those landmarks, but I've never seen them from the perspective of being on a bus. I would definitely say that the experience, I think, for someone who's not from New York, who's not near New York and has never been there, I think that would be a really great way to get to know the city for sure, and to get to see some of the famous landmarks. I think that the experience in and of itself is really awesome, just because everyone from the staff was really, really awesome. So even from the time that we were waiting outside for the bus, one of the workers for the company was there. She spotted us. She was super helpful. The tour guide, he was amazing. The experience of just having someone singing live, you know, and being able to share that with other people who love tea as well was awesome, because everyone was super friendly on the bus. You know, we were taking pictures for each other. Everyone was just having a really awesome time, and just to be surrounded by people who are happy and enjoying themselves, who are having that same experience as you, I think is very lovely as well. The cost for the experience, I think, is reasonable. The food was good, although it wasn't the best. I mean, you do have to consider the fact that you are in a bus, so there's no kitchen there. Most likely this food is prepared elsewhere and then put on the bus. So it's not going to be like the best afternoon tea that you've ever had in terms of food. But I think what helps to make up for that is, like I said, the ambiance, the experience in and of itself, the friendly staff, just all of that, I feel kind of offsets the fact that the food is okay. I mean, it's not bad. The sandwiches were all right. The scones were good, and the desserts were good. And the tea was also good. Like I mentioned previously, they had like, I think 3 or 4 teas that they had for you to try out. So traditionally, when you go somewhere for afternoon tea, you order whatever type of tea you want and you'll get a whole pot. So again, because you're on a bus, you don't have a full pot of tea. They actually give you, there's a cup, the floral cup that you guys saw in the pictures before, and they'll give you some tea, and then they'll just keep coming around with different types of teas for you to try. So it is different in that sense, but it's a good different. It's not a bad different. I did go out to have like a formal dinner afterwards with my sister-in-law, because again, the food was small, which traditionally the food for afternoon tea is small, but sometimes you tend to have a greater portion of it, and so you feel pretty full. But in terms of portion, you don't get too much food either. So I would say if you're going to do this trip, I would suggest do it early. We did the 1:30 trip because my sister-in-law and I went on October 9th, which is actually the day of my birthday, and it happened to fall on Indigenous People Day, Columbus Day, and so it was pretty packed that day, so the morning slots were already full. So we ended up doing it a little bit later, but I would suggest first go on a day that's not a weekend, if possible. Try to go during the week, because the pricing is also a lot less during the week. I think they have a sale from time to time where it's like $69, $70. But of course, it's on specific dates. I would imagine it's the days during the week when they're a little bit more slow. If you go on a weekend or on a holiday, like I did, you're going to pay a little bit more. So for me individually, with taxes and fees, I want to say it was about $150. And I think, I don't have the exact figure, but I think that that's a good estimate of about how much it was. Again, because of the taxes and the fees, that's really where they get you. But like I said, I don't regret it. I had a wonderful time. If I could do things differently, I would probably go on a day when it's not as busy, so I can get a better price. I would also go earlier in the day, so I think their earliest trip is at 11. So I would do that so that it could be sort of like a little mini brunch or breakfast snack, however you want to call it. And then afterwards, you know, you can do a little bit of walking around the city, a little bit of shopping, and then you can have like an early dinner in the city. That would be ideal for me. But again, you know, you can plan the trip however you like, but that's just my suggestion for it. It was a really good trip. It was a really nice time. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, just the whole experience was definitely like a quintessential New York experience. It's one of those things that it's like a trendy thing. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but it is one of those, like, you know, trendy New York things that you can do. And I hope that you guys will, you know, consider doing it and give it some thought. Again, I wanted to be very transparent with you guys and just let you know the good things and the not so good things. Again, the food wasn't horrible. I don't want you to perceive it like in that way, that it was, you know, really bad, because it wasn't. It was just okay. And you're definitely not going to be full. So don't go in there with that mindset. Just know to make plans to have, you know, dinner or lunch afterwards. But in any case, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you're going to be in the New York area and you want to give it a try, I would definitely recommend the experience. Because like I said, it's a unique way to go around the city, and it's a great way to enjoy the landmarks while sipping on some tea and having some delicious scones and some nice dessert. But that's all I have for you guys today. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a comment below. If you're new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe. So I can continue bringing more videos like this one. You can also check out my other videos here on my channel. And until the next time, have a terrific day. Bye.